guys, welcome back to Tip Tuesday. My name is Matthew Sturkey with Stone Mill Log and Timber Homes. Thank you so much for joining on this rainy East Tennessee Tuesday morning. We are out at a job site today in Wallen, Tennessee, and I want to start our construction series talking about foundation options. Is there a one-size-fits-all foundation option for every building site? And the answer is no. Every site is going to warrant a little different foundation option, and there is no one-size-fits-all situation there. The topography is going to dictate a lot of what type of foundation that you do. So if you're on a very level building site, you could do a crawl space. That crawl space could be done with a poured wall application or a block wall application with poured cores. You could even do a pier and beam. Then for the sites that actually have a little bit more topography like the one that we're on, or something that's really steep, that is going to open up those options. You're going to have options for basement foundation, either a walkout, which is what we're here on a job site today of, walkout foundation application, or a daylight where the topography just continues on and you have windows and light coming out of that lower level. But when it comes into basement options, there are a lot of different foundation types that you can do. One would be a block wall application with poured cores and rebar. Another one, which is a very commonplace, is a poured wall application. And then when you get into certain sites that have the right topography, then you're going to have options for what we call superior walls, which is a precast concrete wall system. There are ICF options, which stands for insulated core form. It's basically 2.5-inch insulation core with a poured wall application in the center. So insulation boards on each side and then a poured wall application in the middle. When you get into really steep sites, you could consider a pier and beam option just because of the amount of foundation wall that you would have in a really steep site. So there are a lot of different options that you can go with. This is something, the tip for the day is to talk to your general contractor, talk to your designer, and the structural engineer that we will use will stamp and approve the plans, whatever we design for that specific site. But it's important to design the foundation specifically for that site, specifically for the topography of that site. If you've got a level to moderate site, it may warrant a little different type of foundation than if you are on a really steep site. So really important tip for the day is to consult with your general contractor and consult with your designers and the engineers based on the topography of your site as to what foundation system is going to be best suited for you. And we'll talk more about other types of finishes for foundations in the future weeks to come. Today, this concludes Tip Tuesday. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for joining us today. We look forward to you back next week. Until then, stay safe and healthy and take care.